an architect for over 25 years. So, Amit, why don't you tell us what did you study and what courses did you take?
Okay, so in architecture, after 12th, I appeared for some entrance exams, aptitude tests, so they were also there. So I joined Manipal, where I did Bachelor's in Architecture. That's a
Okay,
five-year course.
okay. So, what was your main motivation to study and to be an architect?
Well, when we were in school, we did not have that kind of an exposure that you guys have nowadays. And till most parents were concerned in asking kids to do engineering or medicine, among other fields. So at that time, I was good in drawing and artwork as such, and I was also good in science. So I spoke to a couple of senior people who were from engineering colleges, and I asked them that what is the line where I can do both, since I did not want to be an engineer and I did not have biology, so I didn't want to be a doctor at all. So I was told that architecture is a good field and it combines science and art both, and that's when I decided that okay, let me give it a try.
Okay. So, why don't you give us a little brief of your career?
Okay, so I finished architecture in 1996, and I came back to Delhi and started working in a small firm. The idea was to start my own firm in about 3 4 years of experience, and I actually ended up doing just that. I worked in a small firm to gain a lot of experience, a lot of hands-on training at site, doing designs, meeting different people, clients, trying to understand their requirements. So it was a very good exposure for the first 4 years, and then I moved to Gurgaon. I set up my own small practice. I did projects such as residences, where I designed houses, executed them. I did renovations for apartments and houses, a few offices, some retail stores, some eating joints on the food courts. Like you have the small kitchens that are there when you go to the malls. So I did some of that, and did some projects up in the hills. I worked on designs in a couple of resorts, a couple of industrial projects for food processing factory, like fun foods that you get in the market. I put up, designed one of their plants in Kashipur, Uttarakhand. Post that, I then I had to move back to Delhi from Gurgaon, and I shut down my own practice to work with a couple of other senior architects to try and get some more experience to on bigger projects. So we were doing large buildings at that time. This commercial building had just started. The large offices like you see in Gurgaon nowadays, and Bandra complex in Mumbai. So then I joined a company called CP Kukreja Associates, which is a very well-known firm in the country. So I worked there for about 3.5, almost 4 years. I moved on to a firm called Khan Global Designs, and so in CP Kukreja, I got a very good exposure to working on large-scale projects where I did educational institutions. I did a couple of international schools in Gurgaon. I worked on university projects. I did a 500-acre site for a university, national university in Rajasthan, and multiple housing projects. So that was a very good experience in large-scale projects. Post that, I joined Khan Global Design as the head of design in Delhi. I was there for about almost 3 years. And there again, I got exposed to a lot of new technology, working with the clients who were in the Middle East. So a lot of new type of technology was being used for construction purposes. Um, that was a good experience. New software was being used, so that also was something I learned. And from there, I moved on to for a short time in a firm called Nelson India. We're doing a lot of interior works there for the offices. That's where we started this shared office spaces. Uh, so like we work in office. And post that, I came to M Moser Design Associates, where I'm working right now. So I've been there for more than 2 years. And here we are doing architecture as well as corporate interior projects. So we're making offices for a lot of clients like Microsoft, Google, ENY, all these big names that you know, all Fortune 500 companies. And we're doing through architecture projects. So I'm doing a temple for a Christian organization. Yeah, that's in a nutshell.
Okay. So, how do you use technology, and how do you think technology will impact architecture on the whole?
Well, technology is, as I said, when I moved to Khan Global, new technology that we were using for construction and for drawing. So technology actually plays a very important role in our lives, and especially in architecture. Although in architecture it has taken time to adapt to new technology, the construction technologies take longer to become more popular. So, but in terms of designing, we are using a lot of technology. In fact, our offices, we have 20 global offices in the current organization, and we are all connected through technology. So we are using a lot of video conferencing, and we have a lot of exchange of files from one office to the other. Um, so yeah, it is impacting us in a big way. So that is one way that communication, there is a lot of use of technology. Plus, in terms of if you see the design and construction industry, so there are all these manufacturers that they are using new technology, 3D printing technology to come up with products where they can maintain a certain quality, because if you have the same kind of mix which will go into 3D printing machine, you can have the same uniform quality. Also using new type of technology for coating of materials. Like now with the COVID-19 here, there is also the use of technology to coat certain surfaces with a certain kind of antimicrobial or antiviral, coating, handles, and even the fabric, to protect the fabric from attracting not just dust but also bacteria, virus, and stuff like that. So yeah, technology is impacting every sector in our lives. So, architecture is same thing.
Okay. So, what guidance do you have for those students who are looking to be, who are aspiring to be an architect today?
Okay. So first and foremost, I would like to say that whoever wants to do architecture, you really need to be focused, on what you really want out of doing architecture. It's not a easy profession. Well, that's like a cliche, but yeah, it is one of the toughest professions in the world. And you really need to have the drive, and you need to persevere to be remain in architecture. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of batchmates, juniors, others who have joined architecture with a zeal, but somewhere down the line they have uh, felt that it is not the field for them. So they have moved on to other things. So to persevere in your field, if you need to have passion. So you really need to be passionate about the field that you choose and what you're doing. So in case in the first 2 3 years, which is the time that you really need to work very hard. If you get a feeling that this is not the line for you, then it's better to take a call at that time. Because having spent a few years in architecture, it's really difficult to move on to other things. because you'll have to relearn with the new subjects. So, what I would like to advise the kids who want to do architecture, first you need to be really clear in your mind that this is the field that you want to get into. There is a lot of hard work. There is a lot of midnight oil that you need to burn, and but it has its own perks. It's the satisfaction that you get. When once you complete a project, when a client is happy with what you've done for him, that's nothing can compare to that. And so it's not a very high paying profession. You also need to be aware of that. You do get opportunities where you will get paid a decent amount, uh, but not everyone gets those opportunities. And if you're joining a profession for the money, then architecture is not it, likely. So if you want to join architecture, firstly you need to have aptitude for art and science. You need to have the ability to be creative. You need to be adaptable to changing environments, and you need to, for any profession, I would say that you need to have that seeking spirit. That you have to keep on learning and improving yourself. So there is no stage that even now after 25 years and even my seniors who had 50 years of experience, they never stop learning. So the day you stop learning that you think that मैंने सब कुछ कर लिया, I know what architecture is all about, it's the day you start regressing. So the kids today, you have a lot of exposure. It's not just about buildings. Architecture now has a lot of options within the vast scope of architecture. So you can get into interior design, you can get into writing about architecture, so you can get into architectural journalism, you can get into product designing. If you like designing as such, once you get a hang of architecture also, you can branch off into furniture design or design for the future. So you could be coming up with solutions for compact homes, compact offices, work from home. You have different, foldable tables, chairs, whatever you can come up with anything you want. So these are different niche lines that you can do within architecture. So you don't necessarily have to be a building designer. That's one part of architecture now, but you can do multiple other things.
Okay. So thank you, Amit. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.